What's up, fam? Good morning. Hope everybody had a nice July 4th yesterday. Hope nobody blew themselves up with fireworks. Although I heard West LA was pretty crazy. Yeah, still pretty hot today. Actually, it's like an oven in this room. My goodness. Yikes. Hopefully the sound's still okay. I haven't changed anything since last time, but if you guys have any problems hearing me, you can let me know in the chat here. Let's see. Where should we start? I don't want to jump right into the Smash stuff because let's see if anybody pops in first. I guess we'd start with summer anime. See how that's going. All right. So, let's see. There's a couple interesting things to keep an eye out on, in my opinion. This one in particular, a lot of people have been waiting to see. You know what? I'll just open a bunch of these, and then we can kind of go through them. Okay. These are my personal picks, by the way. I mean, if your thing isn't on here, don't feel bad. Just haven't got around to it yet. Monster Masamune is getting a second season? Dang. I don't remember if this one was on my list or not. Sword Art Online. Oh, that's the recap. Yeah, we're not watching the recap. That looks pretty whack. Okay, so that's everything. Alright, first up, ReZero Season 2. A lot of people have been waiting for this for a really long time. Season 1 was excellent. I haven't seen the movies yet, but I hear they're good. Yeah, this is supposed to start July 8th, so a couple of days. I'm probably going to watch it next weekend. If everything goes according to schedule, I suppose. So yeah, this one's definitely, and if you haven't seen season 1, definitely go watch it. It's pretty extreme. It's like, it kind of came out before, if not at the beginning of the isekai boom. So like, wait, is this the right one? Yeah, second season. There's gonna be a part 2, I guess, to the second season. So whatever. Definitely recommend this series. It's one of the first series I ever watched. Super good. Oh, then you're biased, Fake Honda. Maybe. Okay, Sword Art Online, War of Underworld Season 2. I thought Underworld was great. I thought War of Underworld was kind of underwhelming. I'm kind of just finishing it to finish it at this point. Man. This one, Fire Force. I just saw episode 1 of season 2. Definitely brought the hype. Definitely was pretty exciting. I mean, it wasn't any like heavy plot related stuff, but it was a good start after the break, I guess, between season 1 and season 2. So check it out. That started this weekend, July 4th. This one, The God of High School. I hear this is supposed to be good. It's another Crunchyroll, and it's weird. Like, Crunchyroll has had some real bangers recently. Like, yeah, they tried to make their stupid little Guardian Spice trash, which flopped. As it should have, because it's garbage. I mean, I haven't seen it. I don't have any reason to see it, because why would I watch garbage when I could watch something good? Then they came out with Dr. Stone, which is an absolute banger. Probably one of my favorites. I mean, maybe I'm biased because I want to become a scientist myself, but yeah, that one was awesome. Then we get Tower of God, Kami no To. That was pretty good too. The art, a couple of my friends weren't crazy about the art style, but I liked it. As a whole, I liked the anime as a whole. I thought it was interesting. There's still a lot of questions I have, but the characters are believable. And they're interesting, which is important. Soundtrack's all right. But I'd give that one a recommend. So 2 out of 3 isn't bad for Crunchyroll. This new one here, God of High School, it's probably going to be like a fighting anime. I from the key art that I can see though, I do kind of like the style. It kind of reminds me of what was it called? It was by Oh Great. It was that other one that he did. I think it was Tenjo Tenge. That's a funny word. Yeah, I don't know. It could be completely different. I never got around to finishing this one. I wasn't crazy about the art style. I thought the art style for Air Gear was much better. But, yeah, I really like this artist. Right now he's working on Bakemonogatari, which apparently is pretty good. Let's see how it's doing. Let's see. Oh, that's the TV. I want this one. 8.4. That's pretty good. That's a pretty high score. Let's see. Looks like there's 4 volumes out right now. Yeah, this guy. Oh great. He's getting kind of old, so I'm a little worried that he won't be able to finish it. But I could be wrong. He could still be pretty young. I don't know. I don't like to have incomplete collections, and I don't like to have collections that change the artist halfway through. I find it wildly irritating. Anyway, just going off the cover art, like, it looks awesome. You know, look at that. It's super dynamic. Anyways, this one, Rental Girlfriend. My friend, actually, one of my good buddies, he recommended this manga to me as a joke. But I actually thought it was kind of interesting, so I read it a lot. I think I read, like, it must have been 50 chapters of it. And then I was pretty much caught up to the main thing. So I'm going to give this one a watch, see how it goes. This one, let's see. What was the original? Yeah, this is an original animation here. Decadence. Key art looks awesome. This one apparently started on the 29th, but I haven't found a place to watch it yet. It might have been they just released a preview. Yeah, this one's on my list too. Concept seems sort of cool. Synopsis, Decadence. Okay, that's that one. This is just like, I think, one episode of OVA to kind of finish up this series. What was it? Ore wo suki nano wa omae dake. Why do they make such long titles in Japanese? There's not an English version either. Don't be lazy, Fakana. Just read in Japanese. Omae dake kayo kanketsu hen. Ore wo suki nano wa omae dake kayo. Episode 13. Okay, so it's just episode 13 of this. It's actually a pretty funny series. It's very self-aware, which I think is kind of silly. It's worth a watch. It's only the prequel is only like 10 episodes, 12 episodes. It's short. You could bust this out in like a day or two if you have nothing, literally nothing better to do, or like a week if you watch like 2 a day or something. I don't know. No Guns Life season 2. I liked this one. I think it's by Madhouse. Yeah, Studio Madhouse. They haven't done a ton recently, I guess, but this is definitely in their, in their style, I would say. If you haven't heard of Madhouse, they did Death Note, they did No Game No Life. I think they did Excel World. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But yeah, they were basically like, I don't know, in my opinion, like, this is just my opinion, but Studio Trigger is like the Madhouse studio of today, basically. Although Madhouse mainly does stuff that's based on manga. Anyway, I liked season 1 of No Guns Life. It was really grunge. Most animes really like brightly colored. They use a lot of pastels, and it's very lighthearted, I would say. This one's more heavy. It's kind of darker, kind of a darker feel to it. But it does have some funny moments. The art's awesome. It's very like reminiscent of like old school Madhouse stuff. Like, I'm hesitant to like compare it to Death Note, but I don't know, just the tone, the overall tone was darker, which I thought was cool. It's not something you see that often in anime. And this one, that was a mistake. I didn't mean to open that. Maybe it'll be good. I don't know. Let's see. Shortly after Tokyo Olympics 2020, major earthquake quakes Japan. Okay, I'm already bored. All right, that's all I had for summer anime. Now let's get into the Meltdown of the Smash community. Oh wow, there's a physical edition of Switch. Sorry, I'm not gonna get distracted. Let me see if I can find it. I forgot to open it before I started. Oh, that's really cool artwork. So is that. Okay. Oh, cool. Figma? That's nice. Sorry, I'm just trying to scroll down to find it. There's going to be The World Ends With You anime. I'm definitely going to watch it. Okay, there's Statement. Where's the Evo one? So, if you weren't aware, and I wouldn't be surprised if you're not at this point, because it's one of those things where it's like no one's reporting about it because there's no like hard evidence. Here it is. This comes from Nintendo Soup, but there's probably a couple other sites talking about it too. EVO Online 2020 has officially been canceled. So, I know that everyone was super excited to watch Nintendo Super Smash Bros. Lag. Actually, Smash wasn't even supposed to be in this because the online's so bad, which is really the irony of this story. So basically, a couple days ago, actually, I think it was last Thursday. Yeah, I think it was either last Thursday or Wednesday. But a bunch of like Smash celebrities, I guess, were trending on Twitter. And I was like, oh, that's weird. What's going on? So I clicked, because I saw Smash Bros. Is trending. So I clicked on it. And normally I stay off the trending sites on Twitter because it's garbage. But it was interesting. Like, apparently a bunch of the Smash celebrities are pedophiles. Pedophiles. So that's no fun. I mean, to be honest, all celebrities kind of are, I guess. Not all. A lot of them are. You know, like, just watch Ricky Gervais's speech at the Oscars, his last speech that he gave. Oh boy, that was funny. They were not happy with him. He's like, oh, it's my last one. I don't care anymore. So anyway, it's ironic because the majority of these allegations are from the Smash community, if not all. There's one more that I'll get to in a second. But yeah, it would appear that well, here's the irony in this. Smash wasn't even invited to EVO 2020 because Nintendo Online's so freaking garbage. Like, it's so bad. It's just terrible. They weren't even invited to the online thing because or maybe they were invited, they just didn't want to go. Fix your servers, Nintendo. Anyway. Yeah, so that's kind of the irony. And then it comes out that I guess the CEO of EVO 2020 is actually among them, among the people getting accused and that stuff's coming out against. So I think that's why, though I'm a little confused, because the thing is, like, they already like put him on administrative leave. I don't know if they actually fired him yet officially, but he's not there anymore, and there's somebody else in as an acting manager. So they actually canceled the entire event. I'm a little confused. I think that's a bit of an overcorrection. I think that I don't know if it's really fair to punish every single fighting games community over what one guy did, or even over what like those people in the Smash, like Smash isn't even part of the event, so that technically shouldn't even affect this. Yes, it's still terrible what these people did. I'm not gonna deny that, and yeah, it's terrible. Those people need to be arrested and tried to the highest extent of the law. But like, there's a huge community. Like, okay, yeah, Smash is a huge part of fighting games community, but they weren't even gonna be here. You have Street Fighter. You have what else? Dragon Ball Fighters, Guilty Gear, Tekken. Now Street Fighter. I think they also do Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I think. I don't know a ton about Evo outside of like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Dragon Ball Fighters. But yeah, so there's a ton of, there's a ton of different fighting game communities that just have to miss out on this tournament because people are gross. I mean, what's that about? It's kind of a bummer, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe it was an overcorrection, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I'm just one person, and I can just say my opinion. I think it was a slight overcorrection. Yeah, so no fun for anybody, least of all the people involved in all this. But to be honest, I wasn't super excited for this event. I was kind of like, I don't know. Since it's online, it's kind of less hype. It's kind of less of an event, I think. 'Cause it's like, okay, we're just gonna watch online. Here's the casters sitting on their home and at their house, and then here's the players in their respective places. It's like, okay, well, here's everything. You don't have a roaring crowd in the background. You don't have like a big arena full of people. So it wasn't that hype to begin with, and I feel like there wasn't that much excitement. That's probably another reason why they decided to just cancel it. This was kind of a convenient excuse. Because maybe it was going to cost them more money than they would have made. So that's another possibility. Anyway, I guess Nintendo also released a statement about it. Anyways, I'm going to take a little break for the news stories for a second. And I would like to give a shout out to this guy I found on Reddit, actually. If you've seen a couple of my other videos on this channel, you know that we like to do a lot of old school electronic repair for vintage systems, particularly Game Boys. We've done the Joy-Con drift stick replace. We're into the modding thing. I think if I get around to it, I'll do a. Let's see if I can get like I don't know, maybe like 50 subs this year. Well, it's already half the year's passed. I think if I can get like 50 subs by this time next year, which maybe I will, maybe I won't. I think I'll splurge and get the new the ISP screen for the Game Boy Advance. If they have some in stock, and then we'll do like a live repair or a live screen swap. That's something I've been thinking about doing for literally years. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, that was a complete tangent. No, I wanted to give a shout out to this guy. Here he is right here. Retro Game Evo. This guy, like I saw his post on Reddit. I was like, what the heck? How is nobody doing this already? This stuff is awesome. So this guy makes custom buttons for Game Boy Advance. What did he say? I have to hold on. I need to look up the message he sent me. It's gonna be here. Please bear with me for one moment. I'm gonna put a link to his. Right now, he's only on Instagram. for business stuff. So I'm gonna put a link to his Instagram in the description of this video when I finish reading about it. But let me pull up the message he sent me so I can give you guys all the information. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So it takes him a couple days, I guess, to make this stuff, which is understandable. It's just this one dude that's doing it. You know, he doesn't have like a factory or something. But let's see. So he goes through PayPal. He is based in the UK. So the prices are in pounds, and I don't have the conversion memorized in my head. So he does DMG. A pair costs £9. You know what? Let's pull this up. Okay, it's $1.25. So okay, so a pair of DMG, which is okay. The DMG is the original. It's the brick Game Boy. So that costs, looks like $11.23 in USD, £9, and then for a Game Boy Pocket, that's $12, so about $15 before shipping, and then for Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Pocket, looks like it's about $18. So that's about $22.46, which, considering that it's a custom piece, that's not bad. Considering it's just this dude doing it by himself, like, that is not bad at all. I'm definitely gonna be ordering some of these when I get a chance a little later on. I'll do a video on them when I have the opportunity. I'm a little in the middle of several things right now, but yeah, we'll do an unboxing when I get a chance, because $22.46 really isn't bad. Like that's something I can afford. That's something a lot of people can afford if you're really into heavy customization of Game Boy stuff. I like to do custom stuff to Game Boy. I might get some for my Game Boy Color. We'll have to see. Let's see. Anyway, because that's Game Boy Color. Wait, did I make a mistake? Hang on. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. Forget everything that I just said. Okay. So DMG, £9, $11.23, and that's for a pair. Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color's £11. That's $13.73. Still an excellent deal. It's actually cheaper than what I said it was. So my fault if you're watching this. My bad, dude. I'm trying to fix it. For a Game Boy Pocket, it's $12. Because I guess that particular part isn't that common, and he doesn't make a lot of them, so maybe it's more expensive. So about $15 for a pair of Game Boy Pockets. So then if you get like a DMG plus Game Boy Advance or Color, that's £18, which still isn't bad. Like, that's like $22 for 2 pairs, so 4 buttons total. 1 DMG plus 1 Game Boy Pocket is $19. 1 Game Boy Pocket pair plus 1 Game Boy Advance Color pair, so 2 pairs is £21. And then if there's like a new design, like a creation of a new design, which I guess it's a... So creation of a new design is like £2 additional, which is like a $2.50, I think. Still not bad. Like if you wanted like a particular thing on yours. Okay, so but that's free on orders over $20, I guess. So that's cool. And he says each additional pair after the second is 10% discount. So if you bought like a ton of these in bulk, like, you're gonna save money. And then for postage, he does ship international. Looks like it's €10. I mean, excuse me. My apologies, people in the UK. £10 international with tracking, so about 7 days, and then £4 international standard, but it's not tracked, so about 7 days. So that's a difference of about, okay, $12.48. Fine, that's a difference of about $6. So The UK is not that expensive to ship to the States, fortunately. That's a difference of 6. I might just get the tracked if I end up going with this. But yeah, let me get this guy's... Actually, let's look at a couple of his stuff first. Like, look at all this. Look at all these different designs. He's got Kirby, it looks like. A bunch of different Pokeballs. Man. And, like, these aren't just, like, matte. Like, these buttons have a gloss to them. Like, here's a picture here. Like, I don't know if he puts, like, a little resin over them or something, but they look really clean. They look really smooth. Look at that. Look at that. They look... You know what? They look like this. They look... like they would feel like Xbox controller buttons. Like they look like they would feel like these clear buttons, which I actually really like on the Xbox controller. You know, the Game Boy buttons. The Game Boy buttons are a little flatter. So I think they're gonna give it more of a raised feel, which I actually like because. I mean, this was great when I was a kid, but now that I'm a little bigger, my hands are bigger, I think it'll be actually a lot easier to slide between the buttons if they have that gloss finish over them. So I'm kind of excited, actually. I have a guy that I made this Game Boy for, this white one. I got a really crapped up one on eBay, and I just bought a new shell and new buttons and everything, and that's weird. The casing seems a little loose. Hold on a second. This nice white one here. So he's thinking of getting some of these buttons too. Sorry, let me just tighten this up. These are... There we go. That's the one. Nothing worse than having a loose casing. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, I think the rest of it's good. Yeah, you gotta be careful with these tri-wings. You don't want to strip them because then you're kind of stuck. You can't do any repairs or mods. Yeah, that seems to have fixed it. Anyway, yeah, I think a pair of those buttons, especially like in the gray, like maybe with some Pokeballs or something, would make this thing look, it looks so much more premium. Even though it doesn't have the backlit screen on it, it would really make it look like polished. So huge shout out to this guy, Evo. What is it? Evo retrogame.evo. Let's look at a couple of more of his pictures. Look at that. You got the 2 Pokeballs. Oh, that's so cool. Man. He had another picture on Reddit, but I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Let's try. Let's see if we can find it, because I don't see that picture here on his okay, r/Gameboy. Yeah, I don't see the picture he posted earlier on his Instagram. Maybe it's lower, but scroll down. Yeah, I wanted to message this guy before I lost him in the thing, because it looks like he's mainly on Instagram, and I am not. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. Look at all these cool buttons this guy has. This guy makes these himself. Look at that. Beautiful. He's got little Pokemon ones. Stars, Mario, all kinds of different stuff. Man. I might have to pick up that Mewtwo of it. I'll see if he can do like a custom Mew for me, actually. Mew is my favorite Pokemon, by the way. Yeah. Anyways, look at this beautiful, beautiful work. Looks like he does custom Game Boy stuff too, actually. Looks like he made some Game Boy macros. I'm personally not a huge fan of the Game Boy macro myself, but there's a lot of people who put a lot of work into it. Like, look at this. You put a bar here instead of the second screen and put some lights on there. That's cool. Look at this. Man. What an absolutely fine product. Look at this. Ah, that looks so good. That's on a DMG, it looks like. Ah, that looks so clean. Man. That's legit. And I don't know if he like paints these, hand paints these or something. I saw like a little video. Here, we can watch it. Man, look at all the work he has to go to just make these freaking buttons, man. This right here is a premium product. Like, this is something that I am going to buy. Look at that. Look at that. Like, okay, so I used to do Gundams. I've made a couple of them. And yeah, using a brush that tiny is difficult. It takes a lot of patience and practice. Look at that. That looks great. Man. Beautiful work. All right, I'm going to grab this link, and I'm going to put it in the description real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, so that link is in the description. Go show this guy some love. I can't believe I didn't follow him. That's embarrassing. I just heard from him this morning, actually, that this is how I got his Instagram. So I have a little bit of an excuse. But no, go follow him. Go, here, I'll give him some likes here. Yeah, show this guy some love. Throw him some business. These look like they're really, really good quality. I will be getting some probably in a few months, if not sooner. I'll be making a video of them though, definitely. When I get them, because I'm actually super excited about these to put them on one of my Game Boys. I think I'm gonna throw them on the color actually. I might actually do both now that I think about it. I might actually drop some coin on this. Anyways, check this guy out. So, now to the part where we've all been waiting for, the Nintendo Direct speculations. All right. First of all, let's start with what we know. It's been almost 300 days since we have had a Nintendo Direct. That's almost a full Nintendo Direct. We've had some minis, I think, but yeah. Actually, hold on a second. I want that in this side. Yeah, it's been a minute, almost an entire year since we've had a full-length Nintendo Direct. What are we going to see? A lot of people are speculating Breath of the Wild 2. It wouldn't surprise me. A lot of people are speculating No More Heroes 3. That would surprise me even less. Anything Metroid, whether that be Prime Trilogy, Remaster, Remake, whatever, or Prime 4, we could be seeing something like that. What else? I mean, I'm gonna throw in the dark here. We might see Mario Kart 9. Although, to be honest, I think it's more likely that we see that game closer to when we see Nintendo's next console, which may or may not come out next year or the year after. Because here's the thing, like, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has set a precedent, almost, with the Switch. Like, basically everybody who has a Nintendo Switch has Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You know? It's kind of like... It's kind of like the Wii Sports of the Switch generation, almost. Because think about it, everybody who had a Wii, I mean, yeah, Wii Sports came with the Wii, but you know, pretty much everybody who had a Wii had Wii Sports. Pretty much everybody who has a Nintendo Switch has Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It has consistently topped charts. Again, because it's basically the game that everybody who has a like when you go buy a Switch, that's the game that you go buy. Actually, I think that was the first game that I bought when I bought my Switch. I bought my Switch like on my birthday on the way home from work. Let's see. Was it? Yeah. Yeah, that's right, because I got Super Mario Odyssey for my birthday as a birthday present. And then I bought Mario Kart 8 Deluxe just to go with the Switch. I think. Unless I bought it on Amazon. It was a long time. It was like 2-3 years ago. I don't hardly remember. But yeah, so it's possible we won't see a new Mario Kart until the next Switch. That aside, that was a bit of a tangent. But yeah. So I'm thinking No More Heroes 3 is probably one of the more likely things we're going to see. I think we're going to see, I don't know, they may throw us for a complete loop and just show us some stuff that we didn't even think about. I think at the least it's likely that they will tease the new fighter for Smash. It's likely that they may announce Western pre-orders for the amiibo, the new amiibo, because apparently on Play Asia, hang on a second, I'll show you guys. So Play Asia is the only place that has pre-orders of the Joker and... Oh, wow. They already sold out of pre-orders. That's somewhat funny because this pre-order for the Joker amiibo and the Hero amiibo costed $30 a pop, which is kind of silly because I think that these amiibo... Okay, look, yeah, the Hero is not sold out. Here he is. Yeah, they were both $28.99 for pre-order, and I think that's plus shipping for Play Asia. So that is a little steep for an amiibo that is going to get a Western release. Oh, wow, the Guardian amiibo are on sale? What the heck? Oh, I had a friend that was looking for these. Anyways, but yeah, so let me send him a message real quick. Okay, at T. Okay. Anyways, what was I saying? Nintendo Direct stuff. Yeah, so No More Hero. Yeah, well, they may come out with something that we haven't even conceived yet. Like they may bring us like a Skyward Sword HD, Twilight Princess HD. I don't know. There's lots of stuff that they could do that we can't even imagine, you know? So, those are my speculations to what we could see. I could be completely wrong on this. I have no idea. I'm just excited for it. But the thing is, there's rumors that it's going to be in July. So, the main thing that we're seeing right now is this guy right here, Kelios. Apparently, Kelios claimed on Twitter that a Nintendo Direct, or he correctly predicted the March 2020 Nintendo Direct before it happened. I guess that was the mini direct. Yeah, this guy Kelios, apparently he's an insider leaker or something. So he posted a comment here. So this guy, the Eternal Mess. Yeah, this whole year was a mess. Dang. So Xbox Studio. So he's listing all these events, and then this guy says you forgot Nintendo Direct in July. So this guy's predicting a Nintendo Direct in July. Maybe he's just clout farming. Although if he's predicted stuff properly in the future, I doubt he would want to mess up his credibility. Anyway, so yeah. It makes a lot of sense, though, in July, because think about it. What's the latest thing we know about that Nintendo's coming out with? Paper Mario, right? That's their big title for July, right? But beyond Paper Mario, like, we don't have any release dates for anything else. We know No More Heroes 3 is supposed to come out in 2020. If I had to guess, I'd probably say, like, maybe December, November. That's a safe estimate. It may come out much sooner. They may just, like, be like, oh, just kidding. Here it is. You can buy it now. Woo, that game's going to sell out quick. If that's the case. But yeah, it makes a lot of sense because after July 17, we really don't know. We really don't have anything Nintendo to look forward to. Or we don't have any Nintendo hard release dates. We don't have any, like, solid date. So it does make a lot of sense that we would be getting something this month. If I had to guess, I would say, let's see, I think Paper Mario comes out the 17th. Does it say on here? I don't see it. Yeah, doesn't it say? Yeah, Paper Mario coming out on the 17th, I think. You know what? Let's just look it up real quick. Origami King. I've never played a Paper Mario game. I hear they're a lot of fun. I may or may not pick this one up. Let's see. Yeah, July 17th. So, let's see. That is July 17th. That is... Oh, that's in a week. That's next Friday. Not this Friday, next Friday. So, if I had to guess, I would say that we are going to get, if we don't get an announcement for a Nintendo Direct this week, we are probably going to get one closer to late next week or the week after. And that's basically all of July. I know, but... Normally they're on Tuesdays or Thursdays. That's what I remember. So I think sometimes they're on Wednesdays, but normally Tuesday, Thursday. So either we get one like the day before Paper Mario comes out, which wouldn't surprise me. They've done that before, I think. Had a direct like the day before something comes out. It would muster a lot of hype for Paper Mario: The Origami King if they did do a direct. People would be excited, like, hey, if they say in the direct, like, hey, Paper Mario is out tomorrow, and then this is out, and then this is out. People are going to, be on the hype train and be like, oh, man, look at all this cool stuff. I'm going to get Origami King now, play through it, and then I should be finished with Origami King by the time that this next thing comes out. So that's my prediction. I don't know. But it could be the 16th, or they could announce it this... No, they don't usually announce it over a weekend. They'll announce it like maybe a day or two before. They'll be like, hey, tune in at 6 a.m. on the 21st or whatever. They're so early for the West Coast. I will be live streaming it, though. If they do one, we will be live streaming it. We'll probably be joined by a couple of the boys from Team Triwing. Anyways, it's kind of all I had for today. Man, it is hot. Well, I guess the chat's pretty quiet today. That's okay. If you're watching this later on, then thanks for watching all the way. Okay, we've been going for about 50 minutes. It's a little shorter today. Not a ton's going on. Oh, you know what? I should give you guys an update about Streets of Rage 4. What the heck? It was supposed to come last Monday. It's been sitting at the post office for like 4 days. It arrived at the post office on the 1st of July, and they had like already 3 days to deliver it. I don't know what the deal is. So I called UPS, and they were like, yeah, you have to call the company that you actually bought the product from. So I called, or I didn't call them, but I opened a support ticket with Limited Run Games. So we'll see how well they treat me. Fortunately, I paid for it using a credit card. So my credit, I use Chase, so they'll, Chase has really good, like, reimbursement. This video is not sponsored by anyone, by the way. This is just my personal experience. 10 subscribers. Of course, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm a nobody here on YouTube. But that's okay. I'm just doing this for fun anyway. But yeah, so hopefully it comes this week. Or hopefully Limited Run Games can figure out what the issue is. Because I really want that game, especially in physical format. Because physical media is and always will be king. Man. I guess we'd check the news. Let's see what's new. Untitled Goose Game Physical Edition. My friend forced me to play this entire game, and it was the most irritating game because we were also supposed to clean his room clean out his closet that day, and he made me play this first, and oh man, stupid game. It's a very irritating game. Some nice artwork, actually. Let's see if we can get a bigger picture. Look at that. Okay. Look at the line work there. That's beautiful. I haven't played this particular game that these characters are from, but artwork is lovely nonetheless. Ooh, someone liked my tweet. I'm so popular. All right. Yeah, Funimation is set to stream The World Ends With You, the animation, in 2021. Apparently this game was a huge cult classic, made for the Nintendo DS. Apparently it got it got a port to the Switch. I'm definitely going to watch the anime, and if the anime is good, I'm going to play the game. I guess. I don't know. People are like, oh, just play the game, it's better. Scalper can't stop laughing at people buying... Okay, scalpers. Alright, we're doing this. I saw a post on Twitter the other day asking, like, hey, what do you guys think of scalpers? You think it's okay? Do you think it's not okay? Here's the thing. I used to collect Hot Wheels. And if you know anything about the Hot Wheel collecting scene, you know that scalpers are the lowest of the low over there. I'd like to make a distinction here between the word scalper and the word price gouging. Price gouging, okay? So, first of all, a scalper is someone who may or may not, often they are not, a fan of a particular thing. For let's say this example, Hot Wheels. You know, a scalper is the guy. Okay, a scalper's not the guy who buys a car and then, you know, charges $20 on eBay for it or whatever it's worth if it's a treasure hunt or whatever. Okay, so Hot Wheels comes out with these sets, right? The car culture sets. And for this one, there's like, I think six in here. 5. There's 5 cars, right? And these are like the premium cars, metal chassis, rubber wheels, the works, right? Spectraflame paint and all that. A scalper is the guy that instead of just buying one of these for himself and holding on to it for like a while, he will buy all of these in every store, therefore artificially inflating the price. Sorry for the glare. That's better. Artificially inflating the price. That's not cool, because you're essentially taking it away from someone else. Like, yeah, if you buy one and you end up selling it for like $20, $30 later, that's fine. That's that's fine, you know. Even if you buy two, a lot of collectors buy two. They buy one to breathe and then one to keep in the packaging. Yeah, if you want to buy one and sell one later, that's fine. If you want to open one and leave one in the package, because the thing is, Hot Wheels, like blister cards, much like Amiibo, you can't really open this without ruining the card. I mean, you kind of can, but I just leave them in the packaging because I'm an in-the-box collector. When it comes to certain things, unfortunately with Amiibos, because I actually use them, I have to take them out of the box. I have a few that are in the box up there. But yeah, that is a scalper. Somebody who buys all of something, artificially inflating the price because of scarcity. Price gouging is the act of charging a ridiculous sum for something that is worth nowhere near that. So price gouging. Like, let's say I bought this car, right? Let's say, you know, I'm a scumbag scalper and I bought all of this car, right? Basically, that means because I control the supply, I get to control the price. Which is not cool, you know? Mattel, Hot Wheels doesn't get any money off of this. The only people who are benefiting off this is the scalper, you know? So let's say I'm a scumbag scalper. I buy all of this car, and I'm like, I'm going to charge $100 for this car. That's nowhere near what I paid for it, you know? It's not even like I'm making 100% profit. I'm making a ridiculous profit off of this. The thing is, like, you got to realize, there's not that many collectors out there that can afford to pay $100 for one car. I mean, I'm sure there's some. But let's say I have 100 of these cars, and let's say I spent, like, these cost about maybe, I think, they used to cost like $5. I think they're like 6 or 7. Let's say this cost $6. I don't remember the exact price. Let's say this cost $6. I spent, and let's say I bought 100 of them. I spent $600, right? I only need to sell 6 of these cars to make my profit back. But how long is it going to take me to sell 6 cars at $100? I'm going to get a lot of criticism for it. And rightly so. You know, nobody likes people who do that, and nobody should like them because it's not nice, you know? Now, before you guys start calling me a communist or a socialist, I'm a capitalist. I don't have a problem if you sell this for a profit. You know, if you buy like maybe 1 or 2 of them and you want to sell yours and you want to sell it for like, I don't know, $20 to $30. That's a reasonable price, and you're going to sell this pretty quickly because people want this car. People want to finish their set of 5, right? They've got 4 out of 5. People like to finish the set. So, hopefully that makes sense, the definitions I just gave. Here's the main thing when you're a scalper. Like, let's say I had the last one of these in existence. Or let's say I had one of the last 100 or so in existence. Or something. Let's say I put this up and I ask like $1,000 for it. That's like a spit in the face. And let's say I don't even collect Hot Wheels. I just bought this just to flex, you know. If I put this up on eBay for like $1,000, that's basically just a flex, you know, because no one's gonna spend $1,000 for this car. Nobody. Maybe like one rando dude in like United Arab Emirates is like, oh, that's pocket change for me. Nobody's paying $1,000 for one car, right? So it's basically just a spit in the face of all the people that want this car, that have been looking so hard for this car. It's like, look what I have, and you can't afford it. You'll never be able to afford it. So, in essence, I'm going to be holding on to this car for a very, very long time. So not only am I, in this scenario, a scumbag, I'm also out whatever amount of money I spent on this. So, hopefully that makes sense. It's very irritating when you go to the store and you go to like the 6th store and you're looking for a particular thing and it's gone. Corona. It's very irritating when you go to the 6th store and it's gone in every single store, whatever you're looking for. It's super annoying. This guy here, I don't know if they're using the word scalper properly, but this guy here, a 28-year-old scalper who makes 400,000 yen, about 37 a month. Wow, that's a lot of money. He was recently interviewed and gave some interesting thoughts. Let's see what this says. Okay. So he's talking about the amiibo cards. So I guess he signs up for online lotteries, which give customers a chance to buy the console. Oh, is he scalping for the Switch? Okay. And then he also goes to smaller, less-known game shops. He can buy one console a day. Yeah, see, this is like, you're a douchebag if you do this, you know? It's like, I'm going to buy all the Nintendo Switches, and then I'm going to price gouge them in the States. Yeah, here's how the Japanese people react. Why couldn't he work a normal job? Please show us your income tax statement. Scalpers are trash, and those who buy from scalpers are equally trash. Let's get the tax agency to swat him at like they do it in America. You know, should it be illegal? No, it should not be illegal. I do not want the government telling people what to buy and what not to buy. Is it nice? No. No, it's a real douchebag move. It is. It's not cool. No one likes you, and nobody should have to like you for that sort of activity. Oh, whoops, you couldn't even see that. I'm sorry. You couldn't even see that article there. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, here's what the Japanese people said. Screw you, man. And rightly so. No one should have to like these people. It's of no benefit to Nintendo or the consumer. Only one greedy bastard gets to profit off this, which is irritating. I mean, granted, you know, you could argue that if they hike the price of video games, then that's kind of gouging, but it's a little different when you produce the product yourself, you know? Let's see what else is going on here. There's her statement about that. Okay, a bunch of Animal Crossing stuff. Super rare games. Okay. Let's see. Let's check One Angry Gamer. Unavailable in some Middle Eastern countries. Okay, I don't really care. I live in America. Sorry if you live in the Middle East. It's a fun game. I guess you could probably find workarounds. Let's see. Oh, Crunchyroll just announced 3 new animes at Anime Expo Light. What is this? Tonikawa Over the Moon. Oh, yeah, I think a friend actually recommended the manga to me. I think if it was this one. Not really for me. Let's see. So I'm a spider, so what? This does not look interesting at all. Gross. And what's this? X-Arm. Let's see. Following police officer. Oh, that doesn't look good in today's optics. JK, I'm absolutely watching this. Android partners, underground weapons, following operation. So they're Crunchyroll originals? I'm not sure if they're based on manga or something. The art looks somewhat interesting, I guess. Actually, I changed my mind. I don't like it. I mean, I'll probably give this a watch. It kind of looks like a ripoff of Psycho-Pass, almost. I could be wrong. But, yeah, I don't know if anybody's been watching Anime Expo Light. I haven't had any interest to, honestly, because I only go there just to buy art, you know? Anything new in video games? Okay, former World of Warcraft pro and Twitch creator Reckless passes away from suit. Oh, that's really sad. Trump is banned from Twitch. What is he doing on Twitch anyway? Who cares? Okay, let's check Silicon Era. I like Silicon Era because they have a calendar of release dates for games. So Ghost of Tsushima and Paper Mario, July 17th. And Captain Tsubasa Rise of New Champions, August 28th. That is a game that I'm absolutely going to pick up. I'm super excited to play it. Ooh, September, anything? Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, September 3. That's pretty much everything I'm interested in. I don't know if you guys heard of this tease that they did, I think like a year ago at the Game Awards. 2019 game. I think it was the 2019 Game Awards. It's called Tribe 9. It's by the same people who did Danganronpa, which not really my favorite series, but I like the concept that they teased a lot. Just very urban, like very over-the-top extreme baseball. We haven't got a good baseball game, like a fantasy baseball game, like Mario Baseball, Mario Super Sluggers, or whatever it's called, in forever. Anything interesting here? Not really. Here's some Tamagotchi Demon Slayer things. I never got into Tamagotchi. It's not really my thing. You gotta like take care of them, and it's like, dude, it's not even a real pet. Like, what the heck? No thanks. I'm telling you right now, though, the Nezuko one's gonna sell out. Maybe the Tanjiro one. This one is absolutely gonna sell out. So if you are in a Tamagotchi, pick up this one. Don't pick up 6, because then you're a scalper. But pick up maybe 1. Maybe 1 or 2 if you want to leave 1 in the packaging. Alright, that's Silicon Era. We got 1 more to go. The Geek Getaway. Oh, we forgot Nintendo Life. Let's do Nintendo Life first. Okay, Across the Grooves, time traveling, looks boring. Anything. Crisis Remastered on Switch, eShop file size revealed. It's probably huge. New video shows Thwomp in action at Super Nintendo. Like, I don't understand what is there going to be to do at Super Nintendo World? Just run around and collect coins, or what? Are there going to be rides? Or is it just going to be like a little area where it's like, oh, I'm in Super Mario Land? I have no idea. New eShop release. Final Sword includes Zelda's Lullaby as background music. I mean, okay. That's probably the most Legend of Zelda news we're going to get. No, unless we get something in a Direct this year. Or this month. Nintendo's mobile business is here to stay. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's... They often don't have a lot... I like Nintendo Soup a little bit better. That's where I heard about the reprint of the Pyra and Mithra Good Smile statues, which I definitely spent too much money on. I only got 1. I only got Pyra, but that's okay. There was only one choice anyway. And this one. Okay, Obscures from Software. My thoughts on the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 8.0 patch. Yeah, it's kind of funny that this whole allegations thing came out right when the patch dropped, because instead of, you know, Min trending, I think she trended for a little bit, but instead of like a lot of people talking about the patch and all the buffs and stuff the characters got, everybody's too busy talking about how they're all creeps. Okay, looks like there's not a ton in the news here, not a ton of articles. Man, I'm hungry. Well, that's kind of all I had for today. I know we've only been going for about an hour and 10 minutes, but I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you're watching this later on, please and if you like this content, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any thoughts or comments, leave them down below in the comment section. You can follow me on Twitter, I guess, at Fake Honda, HANDA. That's pretty much all I had to say today. Tomorrow around, I think I may start at, it's gonna be so hot. It's so hot in this room. I think tomorrow at 11. No, my Twitter says noon. Okay, so tomorrow at noon, we are doing Breath of the Wild no map stream, and then hopefully by Tuesday, or hopefully they deliver it tomorrow, Streets of Rage 4, because I really want to play that on stream. I hear it's really good. I know the soundtrack is excellent too. So, anyways, yeah, like, subscribe, and take it easy.